A forthcoming natural event. BD number 8033. November 5, 1961, in the foreseeable future you will experience the truth of my word, for I will express myself through the forces of nature, as I have constantly forewarned. And you will not be able to ignore my voice, for it will resound powerfully and throw the world into chaos. Although the region of the event will indeed be limited, it will still be of such enormous proportions that everyone will be alarmed once he is informed of it. For, at first, all communications to the affected areas will be cut off. An eerie silence will engulf the disaster zone because all contact is lost until the first horror has passed. And then the world will be informed of what has happened, before it receives the news of the disastrous details. However, people have to be sharply spoken to by me because they refuse to listen to my gentle voice, because they don't believe my word which is sent from above and conveyed to them by my messengers. Hence, I have to express myself such that my voice cannot be ignored. And I have to send a judgment on humanity to which many people will fall victim but who may nevertheless receive my love and grace due to their untimely death. And thus you shall recognize the truth of my word and activate your will, for even after the disaster you can still make a free decision since I force no one to turn to me. Yet the appalling natural event can contribute towards people finding their way to me, because the adversity is extreme and there is no obvious rescue from any side. But what appears to be impossible is possible to me. And if a person remembers this and calls upon me in spirit and in truth, he may also experience miraculous help. I will so manifestly reveal myself to him, that he will recognize the might and also the love of his God and Creator and then turn to me in profound faith and humble submission. Anything that can still bring souls back to me will be done by me, but I also know how difficult it is to win them over, and therefore extraordinary means of deliverance have to be used, which seem cruel to you humans and yet are only an activity of love on my part in order to save the very souls whose state is known to me. I don't want to let them fall into my adversaries' hands, who will provide them with a far worse fate than the greatest earthly suffering could ever manage. Believe me, no matter what happens, no matter what is permitted by me, I am only ever motivated by my love. I watch over every person's fate, no one is too unimportant or too immature for me. I care for all of you who are presently living on earth as human beings, because I want to help you reach final perfection on earth, because I want to protect you from the fate of a new banishment and only ever want you to turn your thoughts to me, so that you will escape the final downfall, to be placed once more into the creations of the new earth. And irrespective of how disastrous my intervention is for the people of the affected regions, it is justified by my love for you, for from a spiritual point of view it is just a rescue mission and not an act of condemnation. Your earthly loss is irrelevant compared to the gain which your souls can achieve. And if you have to lose your life, then you may also depend on my mercy, which provides you with the opportunity in the kingdom of the beyond to become enlightened and to ascend. For on earth you would, with certainty, have fallen prey to my adversary, and from this I want to protect those of you whom I recognize as still being capable of change. For there is only a short time left before the end, and this end will come soon afterwards. Yet, prior to this I still want to give you a sign, a final admonition and warning which, although it will painfully intervene in untold people's lives, shall strengthen the faith in my word, so that they can prepare themselves for the end, which will not take long to follow. Amen.